Ladies and gentlemen, this is a special girls bout on Mid-South Wrestling. In the red corner from Dallas, Texas, Wendi Richter. And her opponent standing in the blue corner, one half of the Women's World Tag Team Champions, Princess Victoria.
Princess Victoria being announced in the yellow, one half of the Women's World Tag Team Champions versus the Dallas Cowgirl, Wendi Richter. Now you see the referee, Ron West, calling for the bell. Bill?
And of course, Boyd, on the east wall behind him, you see the state flag of Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Arkansas, the Mid-South area. And you see Wendi Richter trying to put a combination together last week here on Mid-South Wrestling. She defeated Velvet McIntyre, one half of the Women's World Tag Team Championship. And now she's got Princess Victoria, the other half. So she could really put a feather in her cap, so to speak, but there's a wildcat out there, and Princess Victoria is certainly the spiritual leader, the team leader. Wait, Jim Cornette. Cornette's coming out the ringside. I don't know what Cornette's doing, but he's got a trophy.
A massive trophy at that, Bill.
Well, of course, Wendi Richter, Saturday the 16th of June in the Superdome, played the part of the Trojan horse, or the Delilah, that came out and clipped Hacksaw Dugan with the ether and put Dugan to sleep. Dugan, who was handcuffed to Cornette. And in the altercation and the distraction, the Midnight Express were able to get Cornette's loaded tennis racket and hit Ricky Morton with it and retain the Mid-South Tag Team titles. And of course, Dugan has just been frothing at the mouth because he was made a complete fool of on national television. Oh, 1-2. Boy, Ronnie West said he almost had it, but it's just a 2 count, Boyd. And Wendi Richter has got a real wild one. And Princess Victoria, she will fight a bear. Wendi Richter is really a up-and-comer. She has really applied herself in condition. She's asking the ref to ask her, see if she wants to submit as she drives that knee in the back and cranks that chin back. And Ronnie West, so they're asking Princess Victoria if she wants to submit. You have the option at any time. It gets too tough in the kitchen, you can get out, you can give it up. But I don't think that's what Princess Victoria will do. Ooh, clothesline. And Wendi Richter diving 1-2, almost. And the crowd is chanting for Princess Victoria. Go Victoria, go. Go Victoria, go. One thing about professional wrestling, it's a sport that the spectators can get so involved in. They're closer to the action, and their great stars are not covered up with heavy equipment. And Princess Victoria responding, and she's carrying the battle to Wendi Richter. Double drop kick. Victoria is a versatile athlete. Now Wendi Richter is not wanting it. Oops, Victoria didn't quite get there. She didn't quite connect, but neither did Wendi Richter, Boyd.
Bill, there's no doubt that these are two of the top girls in the profession today.
But she's got her wrapped up. Oh, no. She pulled her tights. She pulled her tights. She caught her. 1, 2, 3. And Wendi Richter wins. She has beaten in successive weeks the Women's World Tag Team Champions, one at a time. A real feather. And look at Cornette. What's he doing? Look at Cornette down there with her. Victoria is really hot.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at ringside with Jim Cornette. Mr. Cornette, you asked...
Hold on just a second. Jim Ross, why don't you just let me say, first of all, you should be privileged to have this girl on your television show, because you talk about Chris Everett Lloyd, you talk about Martina Navratilova, let them get back. This is the greatest female athlete in the world today, and if you want to talk about Christy Brinkley, forget that too. Wendi Richter right here is the real uptown girl.
For everything I've ever got, I worked for it.
That's right. Wendi, you are a real uptown girl, and I'm proud to be standing here beside of her. And Wendy's done a few things for me lately, and of course she's been well compensated for it, haven't you? But one of the most important things that I want to do here today is thank her for the little aid that she gave us at the Superdome when we sort of made a fool out of that bullwinkle of moose hacksaw Jim Duggan. I know that was service above and beyond the call of duty to have to kiss those slimy lips, Wendi. Don't worry, it will never happen again. But for that service above and beyond the call of duty, something that has never before been bestowed on anyone, right here an honorary membership, and by the way, the first female ever, an honorary membership in the Midnight Express for you right here, Wendi. And I'll publicly present that to her. Isn't it? Go ahead, take a look at it, Jim. Isn't it beautiful? Why don't you say a couple of words?
Well, Jim Cornette has just made Wendi Richter an honorary member. Whoop.
Come on. Whoa.
Come on, look up.
Oh boy, it's getting hot and heavy. Here comes the Midnight Express. They don't like anybody to touch Jim Cornette, and Dugan's in there by himself. Here comes Terry Taylor. Dugan's got his stick.
And the
Dugan's
ring's
got his
clearing.
number 4. Boy, Dugan came out and he smashed that trophy, and I thought he was going to slap Wendi Richter for a minute, but instead, Dugan kissed her, and I'll guarantee you, he kissed her like she'd never been kissed.
He laid it on her, and as we try to calm things down, we'll return after this message on Mid-South Wrestling Television Network.